When I was younger, my older brother and I played the crap out of Mario Kart Double Dash. I would always play it as one of the two characters that could use all the special items, either PD Piranha or King Boo, since I wasn't that good at the game. But I had a lot of fun nonetheless, since Double Dash is one of the best video games I think I've ever played. The courses were absolutely amazing, with stages like Wario Coliseum, Waluigi Stadium, DK Mountain, and Peach Beach. Then there was Mario Kart Wii, which was another amazing game. It had retro stages along with a plethora of awesome new stages such as Coconut Mall, Mushroom Gorge, Grumble Volcano, DK Summit, and Maple Treeway. I absolutely love that they brought back Coconut Mall in the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pack, and I hope they bring back more iconic stages from Wii and Double Dash. Something that's always intrigued me about Mario Kart as a whole is the roster of characters that they chose to put in. I've always thought to myself, what characters would I put in if I had the chance to make a Mario Kart roster? And that's what I'm here to discuss today. In this video, I will be putting together my dream Mario Kart roster with many returning but also brand new characters. Let's go! Now before I begin, let me just say that I'm not counting Mario Kart Tour as a mainline Mario Kart game. So there are characters on this list in the newcomers section that are in Tour. To start with, let's get the returning characters out of the way. I'll also be explaining why I left out some of the characters. For the returning characters, we have Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Rosalina, Yoshi, Toad, Koopa Troopa, Shy Guy, Toadette, King Boo, Baby Mario, Baby Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, Funky Kong, Donkey Kong, Dry Bones, Bowser, Dry Bowser, Bowser Jr., and PD Piranha. I left out the other baby characters because, let's be honest, who actually plays as them? I left out Lakitu because, in my opinion, he should be reserved for picking you up when you fall into a pit. And I left out the copy characters such as Cat Peach, Tanuki Mario, Metal Mario, and Pink Gold Peach. These copy characters have no use in the game, and they're pretty much just there to fill the roster, especially Pink Gold Peach. Oh, and I also got rid of all the guest characters that were in 8 Deluxe so I could make room for my own guest characters. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of this video, the newcomers. What I'm going to do for this section is I'll state the name of the newcomer and the reason why I want them in the game, as well as any other details surrounding them such as animations. Also, I'm going to be separating the guest characters from the ones from the Mario series. Now, let's get into it. The first newcomer I have on the list is Nabbit. I really like the design of Nabbit. He's super cute and I think he'd be a good fit for Mario Kart since he's not really in many games that I know of. He'd be really cool to see in a new Mario Kart game that isn't a crappy mobile game. The next character we have on the list is Goomba. Now I know what you're gonna say.
Hey Sully, Goomba doesn't have any arms. He can't drive a car.
Blah blah blah. You know what I want to say to that? Screw it. If Goomba can play baseball, then he can drive a car as well. I'm honestly surprised they haven't put Goomba in Mario Kart yet, because he is a staple to the Mario series and he's almost in every Mario game that I can think of. Seeing him in the next Mario Kart game would only make sense. As for the next character, I wouldn't be surprised if she did make it into the next Mario Kart game. That character would be Pauline. She's in Odyssey, and she's been in a couple of spin-off games as well, such as Mario Tennis Aces, Mario Golf Super Rush, and Mario Strikers Battle League. It would be cool to see her in Mario Kart, and I wouldn't doubt them putting her in the next game considering her history of being in spin-off games. The next character we have is Fawful. I really like Fawful as a character. His design is really cool and he'd fit pretty well in Mario Kart. Some people may make the argument that he wouldn't work well in 3D, but I've seen some fan renders of 3D Fawful, and they don't look that bad. Seeing him in Mario Kart would be awesome, but I don't see them using Fawful in any game anytime soon considering I think he's canonically dead. But Mario Kart is a spin-off, so anything is possible. The next character we have is one I always loved. It's King Babam, who made his first appearance in 1996 in Super Mario 64. I really like this character and it would be a dream come true if he was in Mario Kart. He may be a big character, but then again, so are King Boo and PD Piranha, yet Nintendo still put them in the game. Now we have Luma. Luma would be a really cool character to see in Mario Kart considering Rosalina is already there, so it will make a lot of sense. I also just really like Luma since they're from one of my favorite video games of all time, Super Mario Galaxy. Seeing Luma in Mario Kart would be pretty stellar. The next character we have in my dream roster is Kamek. With the Super Mario Bros. Movie coming out recently, Kamek would be awesome to see in a new Mario Kart game. I loved Kamek in the movie, and I also just like him as a character, so seeing him in Mario Kart would be pretty damn sweet. Next up is actually 3 characters in one. It's Hammer Bro, Fire Bro, and Boomerang Bro. Boomerang Bro is one of my favorite characters to play as in Mario Superstar Baseball, and Hammer Bros / Fire Bros are iconic Mario enemies, so seeing them in Mario Kart would be pretty dope. Next up we have Spike. Now I'm not talking about Foreman Spike, I'm talking about the green dude who throws spiky balls at you. I don't know what it is about this character, but I've always liked him. He's just super cool and really cute as well. I think the last time Spike appeared in a mainline Mario game was either Super Mario 3D World or Super Mario Maker 2, so it would be cool to see him return. The next character is one most of you probably haven't thought about in quite some time, but I absolutely love him. The character in question is Bogmire from Luigi's Mansion. He is such a cool design, and I remember seeing him for the first time when I was a little boy and sort of being scared of him, but I've grown to really like him, and I think seeing him in Mario Kart would be awesome. Next we have Cappy from Super Mario Odyssey. It would be cool to see Cappy because Odyssey is an absolute masterpiece of a video game, and there needs to be some representation of it in Mario Kart. Plus, he could have two forms, the wedding hat and the Mario hat form. Cappy is also just a really cool character, and having him in Mario Kart would be cool. The next character I picked is a pretty niche character. It's Outstar from Paper Mario. I know him, however, from Mario Party 5, because he was in charge of my favorite mode in that game. I'm pretty sure he has also appeared in Mario Party Top 100, but other than that, he hasn't had many appearances aside from cameos in Smash Bros. I really like Outstar. He's really cool, and I just like his design. He would be a cool pick for Mario Kart, but I don't think Nintendo would ever go for it, considering how niche he is. The last two Mario characters before we get into the guest characters are Rabid Mario and Rabid Luigi. I love these guys, even though I'm not a big fan of the actual Rabbids. I don't have anything against them, I just find them sort of annoying. Anyway, Rabid Mario and Rabid Luigi would be cool to see since the Mario Rabbids games are awesome. I would add more of the Rabbid characters, but I don't want to clog up the roster. Alright, now we're getting into the guest characters. We have 7 guest characters to get through, so let's jump on into it. The first guest character I decided to add is Olimar. I really love the Pikmin games, and I love Olimar even more. And since they're coming out with Pikmin 4, Olimar would be a pretty cool guest character to see. He could even have a couple of Pikmin in the cart with him, and he could also have alts for the other Hockatations and Kopites. The next guest character I put on the list is Fox from Star Fox. It would be cool to see Fox because I really like his design. And a bonus would be we could get a cart that looks like one of the ships from Star Fox. So that would be really sick. Maybe we could even have Wolf as an alt as well. Up next we have Little Mac and Doc Lewis. I honestly just think it would be really cool to see them because I love Punch-Out and Doc Lewis is a really funny character. It would also be pretty hilarious to see Little Mac driving with boxing gloves on. Cranky Kong is the next character I have on the list. You could say he's a Mario character and should have been on the other list, but I honestly think he belongs in the Donkey Kong characters category, therefore he would be a guest character. I really like Cranky Kong and seeing him in Mario Kart would be awesome. Up next we have Pit/Dark Pit. I know jack squat about the Kid Icarus games, but I really like Pit's design, and Dark Pit is just the emo version of Pit, so he'd be an alt. I think seeing them in Mario Kart would be cool, so I put them on the list. This is the last character I put on the list, and to be honest, I'm surprised he wasn't in 8 Deluxe already. It's, drumroll please, Captain Falcon. Come on Nintendo, it's so obvious. You have 2 F-Zero stages and his car already in the game, so what the hell? Why not put him in? I'm just really confused as to why they didn't put him in the game, so I'm doing it myself. Anyway, ladies and dental forks, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and comment who you'd like to see in a Mario Kart roster if you ever made one. I'm probably going to make another video like this, but for stages, based on the characters in this video, so stay tuned for that. That'll be all for today, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye.